the Malaysian billionaire. Now Malaysian billionaire.
Of course, we all know Ong Beng Seng was convicted for abetting in obstruction of justice. Now, for that, we all know that he got a $30,000 fine, but more sensational.
What is a $30,000 fine, yeah?
More sensational today is the report on the fact that ICA says that they will give him a warning letter, but they will not
revoke his PR.
Revoke his PR.
So he's a PR.
He's a PR. I didn't even know he was a PR. I thought he was Singaporean.
I didn't even know he was Malaysian.
Yeah, he's Malaysian.
Normally, people who commit this sort of crime, their PRs are revoked.
Anyone who commits a crime, you will get your PR.
So now he gets like a conditional warning. I always say that there's 3 laws.
It would be
one
helpful.
law is for the rich, one law is for the poor, one law is for the ruling.
Okay, but it's your opinion.
This is my opinion.
But I think it would be helpful if ICA actually offered some form of clarification, right? If they said like throughout the years, statistically, we often give warning. What's the percentage of warnings? How we exercise the discretion? In this case, it was a particularly light offense, only a fine given, this kind of thing. That would help, right? Placate the public, explain to people. But
I'm sorry lah, but what the public sees, I'm not talking like I represent the public, but I know sentiments lah. What they see is that, alah, billionaire tak masuk. Standard lah, ada duit.
So today is an interesting recording because one, Darren's not here.
Yeah, Darren's not here. How do you feel about that?
No pressure. No arguments, no fights, nothing.
No, I know he can be like quite loud in his.
Okay,
in
but you
his,
know,
what?
You have to be kind to him. Every time you,
I must be kind to him.
Every time you are not here, he always says nice things about you.
Really? Yeah.
Always.
Well, we're different. I know, you know, I love him. I love him.
Without
I love him like a brother. Yeah, but sometimes when he,
argue.
you know, he knows a lot. He knows a lot. I respect his brilliance.
Yeah.
He reads things that, you know, we only pick up 5 minutes and then we put back down. He watches parliamentary debates.
Yes.
3 hours.
Diligently throughout. Yeah.
It's crazy. I can never do what he do. Some things interest him. Some things I have absolutely no interest about. There's some things that I'm interested in, and he doesn't give a shit about. Yeah, so that's the difference.
Yep, but it's okay. He's off on holiday now.
Where's he going?
Germany and I think Austria or Poland, something like that.
Yeah. So like a Europe trip.
No, just those 2 countries.
Oh, just those.
Although technically it's Schengen, he can go around the whole of Europe, but he's only going to those. I mean, you know what he's like. He wants to go to Germany. He wants to check out all the war things. And then he goes to Poland. He wants to check out some don't know what historical thing.
So the plan was initially I was supposed to have a trip with him to Kazakhstan. We were supposed to do a series of vlogs that we're going to collab tag with Plan B. Well, why I suggested that, because I just don't use my own money.
I know. It was pretty obvious.
I was like, how do I leverage on Plan B's funds? But I create content, what?
Yeah, I never said anything. Although it was obvious the reason, but okay.
Yeah, but I thought it would be a good, you know, like this whole slew of influencers online. You know, there's this guy from Japan or Kazakhstan. He come in. I think I can speak your language.
Yeah.
That guy fly, bro. And then I think there was a point of time. There's this wave of online love for this China-based guy. Assalamualaikum. Outside the mosque. So I feel there's a lot of value that especially Darren can bring to the table, but he's not able to market himself. So the marketing guy is me.
Okay.
You know? So I was thinking when we go Kazakhstan, and he was learning how to speak Russian at that point of time. Russian. I was thinking, okay, maybe an 8-part series vlogs can put Plan B on the map.
Yeah, globally.
Yeah, but those dates clash with his bar exam.
Yeah.
Not say bar exam. Bar exam. The dates reserved for in case the bar exams got cancelled.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and then I asked him to ask
Only law exams will have this kind of problem.
Yeah.
Who the hell moves and cancels?
So we had to cancel it. I also told Darren, we plan, but God plans.
Yes, true.
So maybe we can bring this idea to next year. And because this thing is still, I feel we should really invest in this. In fact, I have several ideas that I wanted to pitch to you.
Okay.
Like since he has this Darren show already, then maybe on your own you have your own legal speak. Like the whole Plan B show next year, it should move really away from this studio setup and be more like outside of the studio.
Oh, nice.
Like I'm thinking even going on a halal food circuit around ASEAN, for example. I was recently in Dieng, Jawa Tengah.
Yes.
Fantastic place. A lot of Indonesian tourists, but not a lot of people outside of Indonesia know about the place.
Domestic tourism.
Yeah, so I think a lot of like a docu series we can do over there.
Yep.
And while I'm there, we can record and then we can ask about social political things. And be in Malaysia. Malaysia now they already have this caravan kind of like business going on.
Okay.
So you can get a caravan there, then you can go to different states.
Yeah. I saw now that I do it. Yeah. Like the New Zealand thing, right?
Yeah. So I think the potential for content that Plan B can do shouldn't just be here.
But Malaysia, bro, we can do all out road trips, bro. We don't need the caravan. Imagine the road trips in Malaysia are beautiful. I love the scenery, the drive, the energy of it all. And so we should do like a gumball. You know, Gumball 3000.
What's a Gumball 3000?
Gumball 3000 is basically this group. It started out as this group of really rich fellas.
Okay.
They just dared each other to break all speed limits. Something like that.
You don't want to do that as a Singaporean.
No, they've done it in Singapore already. But of course they had to...
We're going to get so much flack.
Yeah, but...
They hate us for going very fast on their highways.
So these guys started out like cross America, something like that. Like just don't stop speeding no matter what happens. Even you get tickets, just get tickets.
Huh?
Yeah. So they did it. They documented the whole thing. Then it went viral. I was mad. Then they did Europe tour. They did the Asian tour. If I remember correctly, they stopped over in Singapore as well. But of course, so we should do that, like from Singapore all the way to KL.
Coming from you, that's crazy.
But okay, don't speed. I mean, I will just drive.
No, you are motorheads.
Yeah, but more importantly, like we can document the journey, stop, makan. You know, they got all the hidden nasi lemak spots in the forever going battle between Singapore and Malaysia. Which nasi lemak nicer? We can go and test all their great kampung food, bro.
You know why we should? Because their content creators are doing that. Like you talk about Padu Babe Studios. There's this guy who's with a cap. Recently, he went to Singapore. He tried the biryani over here. So he brings that Singaporean experience from a Malaysian influencer perspective to the Malaysian audience.
Okay.
So I don't see a lot of that coming from us, local influencers going overseas to do that. And then you talk about, recently there was this Revoked Food Festival that was done in Jurudong Park, Brunei.
Wow.
Where they flew in Ojen, Kunafa Aiwa,
really? Wow.
Nasi Pakistan, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, the Bruneians were spending.
Of course, bro.
He bought like over 20k worth of lamb shank, the Nasi Pakistan guy said, MashaAllah. Then he got invited by royalty to go there.
Really? Wow.
And then recently I went to eat at Heavenly Wang in P3 Changi Airport. And then there was this elderly couple, Malay elderly couple, say, hey Zah, ambil gambar, whatever. They just came back from holiday.
Okay. And
they went to New Zealand for 2 weeks, bro, with a package tour. I thought it was like with Chan Brothers or some local provider. You know who they went with not? Raketion.
What's that?
Raketion is a Malaysian YouTube channel, bro.
Wow.
They have went to Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and they have done like content on really rare vacations that you've never seen before. And their video production is superb. So they have a Singaporean wing selling
ticket
packages to go to New Zealand lah. I was thinking,
but unique experiences, totally like you can't found it anywhere else.
Yeah, so I thought the penetration of foreign YouTube channels or foreign channels outside who, in a sense, are able to make content, and after that they fish Singaporean audience to kind of like join them, and Singaporean dollar, bro. I was thinking, and people like Chan Brothers and all that, they are they're losing out, and now they're trying to up their Instagram game, which is too late already.
Too late.
And if I know Chan Brothers, I'm not speaking ill of them because I've worked with them before back then when I was in radio, and we cater like services for especially elderly listeners to follow us, and the ones that join us are normally quite elderly lah. But these elderly folk, they are consuming content on YouTube and following
now the new things,
even the Umrah thing with Adi Putra and all that. They are based in Malaysia, but they are there's no policy on this to protect Singaporean interests.
Umrah no?
Umrah no?
Yeah.
That means you can follow a Malaysian
many people do.
agency as a Singaporean.
Yes.
You can do that. I don't know, sir.
You see, it's also about some. I mean, okay, this is very specific to Umrah, but Singaporeans have very strong access to like the hotels right in front of Masjidil Haram and all that. So if you come from any other country, it may be more difficult, but Singapore always outbids other people because of our dollar. Right? We are arguably probably one of the more wealthier countries with a Muslim population. So many Malaysians actually come here when they want to get luxe packages.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that, man.
And many Singaporeans go there when we want to get something more affordable.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Like I know this year 900 visas for Singaporeans.
For Hajj.
For Hajj, right? Is that the highest so far?
No lah.
History, no. But I heard, a little bird told me that you can get to do Hajj under table for 25k up front and you can get a special visa, not under Singapore. Is that true?
Yeah, it happens a lot.
What?
It happens a lot.
Ini kan rasuah.
I don't know, man. I'm in two minds about that. I don't think it's rasuah. Okay, so basically, you know how this whole...
So wait, because recently I applied untuk that Hajj punya thing. You know what's the queue like? There's 70,000 people in front of me, you know. It's like 72 years I gotta wait. 72 years on top of my 40 years old, I will be 100 and over 110. Impossible. I'm gonna go to Hajj.
110,
So I'm thinking, what if I bypass all this, pay the 25k and get the special pass? Cannot?
Can, why cannot?
Can? No, this is legal.
No, it's okay. It's not illegal. It is just going through some channels, lah. It's not illegal. You're not bribing anyone.
Oh, really?
But they have packages. Yeah.
My God. Like local providers can do that? For Hajj, you know, I'm not talking about Umrah.
I've heard, yes, yeah.
Oh my God.
But I mean, they contact there. They got some special diplomacy, whatever channels that allows for this. But okay, so you know how the whole visa things work?
I don't know.
Every year Hajj, they will look at every country, what's the Muslim population, and they assign you a quota based on your population amount, the amount of your population. Okay. So that's why like Indonesia, Malaysia and all that always get higher amounts of visas because the sheer population size of the Muslim people living there.
Right.
So for us, our Muslim population damn small, right?
Yeah.
And therefore our numbers are 900.
Okay.
Every year, usually they appeal. Sometimes it goes all the way up to about say 3,000. And that has been quite a stable number, I understand, for quite a few years. That's why even though right now your queue number 72 years, it can go down by about half lah, maybe.
I see.
Yeah, depending on the quota every year. But still, it's a long wait. And I mean, and this is actually in line with what I said to you just now. People who want fast, nice hotels, everything, they come to Singapore. We have quite some access.
Okay.
Umrah, of course, easier, but Hajj also, I'm given to understand that there's some level of access where you pay a certain amount, you can get.
Okay. Speaking of rasuah, recently a Malaysian person, I don't know lah, what's the gender, tried to bribe our local TP.
Yes.
For $50.
A guy.
A guy,
it was a guy, yeah.
So what happened? This is not the first time, by the way. I think.
Last time China guy. China guy.
Trying their luck over here. Unfortunately,
he got reported.
He got what?
He was reported.
He was reported. Is he in prison or he sent back to Malaysia? I don't know what's the law.
I think that he would have been sentenced to something, but basically the traffic policeman didn't take the bribe, of course, and he has been. Yeah, he's been detained now, basically.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah. Lee K. Meng, that's his name. And he tried to persuade Ahmad Hafiz bin Abdul Shukur. Good job, Mr. Ahmad Hafiz, for not caving in.
Yep.
He rejected the bribe, and then the matter was sent to CPIB, and he was eventually charged.
So as much as I want to congratulate the officer for not taking the bribe or whatever, we do have cases where officers did take bribes before.
Oh yeah,
ex-officers.
Yes.
I think I would not say officers only, but I think recently in the news there's this NEA guy who got charged for taking like up to $20,000 in bribe.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Recently, yes.
What's that about?
I don't have the report with me, but basically.
So we're not saying like it's crime free.
It's not.
Or you're talking about you laugh at this guy kena caught for bribing 50. But I always feel. In every country, there will be some sort of corruption and some sort of bribery. Just the amount or how it's done.
No, like what we said in our editorial on the. Remember that lady who was complaining about her Richard Mille watch?
Yeah.
I mean, it's no excuse to just leave your shit around, right? Just because
and then want to complain us.
Yeah, we are low crime.
What the hell,
doesn't
man?
mean no crime, what, you know?
Obviously, she forgot the whole campaign.
Yeah, exactly. So it happens. But thankfully, our traffic system seems quite clean, and we don't have those kind of bribes. We don't have the stories of being pulled over for money. But I feel a bit sad because today I'm probably gonna get a fine.
Why?
Because I was driving a bit too fast.
I got any, bro. I kena 8 points, yeah.
Aduh.
I even got the offer to take like a safety course or whatever to reduce it to 4 points.
Take lah.
It's
online, right?
Yeah, no, not online. You got to go to driving center.
How long?
I don't know. I just saw the letter, so I'm like panicking right now.
Just take what to do?
Yeah, I for 2 infringements, both speeding.
So for
4 point.
Aduh.
150 fine.
Yeah, so I think I also will kena today, bro.
You how many points already?
I'm clean.
You clean ah?
Yeah.
I 8.
Oh, do.
I 8 So I want to lower it to 4
Yeah.
So try my best. Never mind, it's okay. Shit happens, but
in Dubai, if you're speeding, the second you
we
speed,
speed, bro. We got the supercars and we speed beyond.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. No, but if you're on the highway and you speed, their cameras, the second they catch you, you get SMS now. You were speeding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Mad, man.
Yeah. So, if you go travel to Switzerland, if you broke their speed limit over there, then you come back to Singapore, the letter comes to your home, bro.
In Singapore?
I can't.
Wait, what were you doing speeding in Switzerland? It's one relaxed place,
No, I mean, there are some highways that you can really push the gas. The speed limit is 120. So sometimes I go 130, whatever. Then I thought like, okay, I never get anything, what? So maybe the camera never catch. After 2 months, after I left Switzerland in Singapore, the letter come from the Swiss police.
And then
I got to pay in CHF.
So must transfer over.
Pay. Or else, if you go back to Switzerland, right, the next time you go for holiday, you will kena.
But how they know your address?
Because you rental car, what?
Oh.
So you have the particulars.
So the company gave your particulars?
The police sent to me, bro.
Oh man, yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
They bother. They have solved the issue that Malaysia had to invent VP for.
So I still haven't applied VP yet.
Then how you go Malaysia? You never go?
I don't drive. I've never driven or rode a motorbike in Malaysia before, except when I go overseas, when I go Malaysia, I get a rental car there.
Bro, what? It's an enjoyable experience, man.
I've never done it before.
Why?
I will try to do it. It's a fear that I had.
Okay.
Because I remember my dad My dad sold me the seeds of fear when I was young, when I was riding motorbike, right? Nanti kau ada motor kau jangan masuk Malaysia.
Why?
Orang tendang-tendang apa susah nak masuk.
Oh yeah, it's true. I've seen it.
So the whole hustle and bustle, especially when you are riding a motorbike, they don't care, no. Whenever you have like a long line, so motor dia kadang-kadang like So he say it's very intimidating.
It is. I saw one guy who got cornered by 2 motorbikes, right? And they purposely hit him. Then they saw him trying to want to claim compensation for him.
But he had a camera.
So I mean,
so those sort of it start with the fear of riding, and now when I'm driving, I still like, okay, never mind. When I go to Malaysia, right, it's either I rent a car or I will tompang someone.
Yeah, but you got to go because I mean in Malaysia now there's so many good food. Like there's beef brisket, there's this. There's so many smoke houses now.
Yeah,
the good quality. I know. Yeah.
So I want to pull back the discussion just now. You're saying about bribery lah, whatever lah.
Yes.
I'm saying I don't say Singapore is very clean lah, because there's also news that ex-minister Iswaran masuk also, what? Because that one bribery or what?
That one that wasn't bribery, but
I'm quite careful in my term. I don't say wrong things.
It wasn't. But I mean,
the Malaysian billionaire now.
That's right. So. Okay, so of course we all know Ong Beng Seng was convicted for abetting in obstruction of justice.
What is that? That's bribery, what?
No.
That's
different, totally different. Abetting means he assists only.
He assists in what?
Obstruction of justice.
What is that? I don't
So
understand.
basically, if you remember, Iswaran was already being investigated for all the things he received, right? Amongst
he
which
received
was
from Ong Beng Seng, right?
yes, correct. Okay. Amongst which was a flight ticket, business class flight ticket or something like that. So because the investigation has started already, he quickly called Ong Beng Seng and said, "Hey, you invoiced me for the flight."
Okay.
Which he did lah. Ong Beng Seng did invoice.
Okay.
And then after that, he paid.
So I'm
So I mean, the police said, of course, your invoice and payment were all after the event.
Okay.
So therefore, Ong Beng Seng was abetting the obstruction of justice. Now, for that, we all know that he got a $30,000 fine, but more sensational.
What is a $30,000 fine, yeah?
More sensational today is the report on the fact that ICA says that they will give him a warning letter, but they will not
Revoke his PR.
Revoke his PR.
So he's a PR.
He's a PR. I didn't even know he was a PR. I thought he was Singaporean.
I didn't even know he was Malaysian.
Yeah, he's Malaysian.
Normally, people who commit this sort of crime, their PRs are revoked.
Anyone who commits a crime, you will get your PR.
So
revoked.
now he gets like a conditional warning.
He gets a warning, yeah. Because we want to keep him here
How
and
is
tax
this
him.
fair? Oh,
I'm just joking. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I always say that there's three laws.
It would be
one
helpful.
law is for the rich, one law is for the poor, one law is for the ruling.
Oh.
The ruling.
Okay, but it's your opinion.
This is my opinion. No, this is not only my opinion. It's many people's opinion.
No, but I think it would be helpful if ICA actually offered some form of clarification, right? If they said like throughout the years, statistically, we often give warning. What's the percentage of warnings? So this is squarely within our discretion. What we decide, how we exercise the discretion. In this case, it was a particularly light offense, only a fine given, this kind of thing. That would help, right? Placate the public, explain to people. But
I'm sorry lah, but what the public sees, I'm talking like I represent the public, but I know sentiments lah.
Yep.
What they see is that, alah billionaire tak masuk, standard lah, ada duit.
Yeah.
That's what people like me will see.
I understand. So, I mean, fair enough. This kind of commentary will always exist. And actually, if you remember, we did cover and also recorded a few videos explaining the whole concept of judicial mercy and how in Ong Beng Seng's case, it definitely did apply lah. I mean, he, like I said, he has very good lawyers. Who's
his lawyer?
A friend of mine.
You know?
Yeah, personally.
They're big.
He's good lah. He's good.
Davinder.
No. My contemporary, my age. Yeah.
Gila babi lah.
Gila babi, yeah.
Cina?
No. Indian guy. Yeah. Maybe someday we can interview him.
Okay.
But what's important is there was a very clear history of application for judicial mercy.
Right.
There's enough precedent to show how it works. You need to show the guy is sick to the extent that bowel movement problem lah, standing problem lah. Then, the risk of death is actually very high in his case.
Yeah.
But what was funny was just now when you were recording live,
Yeah.
and then somebody said,
ada cancer macam okay je.
That was hilarious. Yeah.
Sebab tu I always advocate like build your war chest.
No, but okay. So
finances.
So this actually segues nicely into another issue, right? That was covered. Of course, we all covered it, but the whole issue of the court of public opinion. People talk about. I
don't know. Like I feel when I don't know lah. Maybe Edwin Tong will be incensed when he hear me say this. Like, I thought there was like a knee-jerk response because what Pritam said was he did not even refer to our courts, what?
Yes.
And if you want to take to what Pritam say in its essence, the court of public opinion can be bigger than the court of what?
Law.
Yeah, but he holds some truth, what?
He said can only.
Yeah, can only, what?
Yeah, it
doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean the court of public opinion is right.
Yeah.
But arguably, online, it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's right.
No, some more. Even if
So it's just like a by the way kind of thing. Chill lah.
Yeah, relax. I was on CNA and all that. So if Mr. Edwin Tong, to me, my opinion, if he wanted to respond, a wiser thing to do would be to say, why such speak is dangerous.
Okay, this one I can I can terima.
Yeah. But you see his response. Wow, he was convicted with this. The judge considered this.
I felt the angst, man. I feel like,
relax. Yeah, exactly. But okay, anyway, I don't know when his appeal is coming out. Huh?
I don't know. But he's like, what's interesting is CNA also covered him recently.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite interesting. He rejected multiple of our attempts to interview him.
Yeah, I don't know why, man.
But he chose to do a podcast with several different outfits, local outfits.
Did he catch up so? Right?
I forgot.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
But never mind, we'll try again. But in Malaysia,
yes,
KJ.
Some news,
KJ is interestingly invited for a closed door session with UMNO or whatever.
No, he was invited to speak at UMNO Youth. What do you call this seminar where he was sharing about health and all that based on his
you cannot stop KJ, yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, but that invitation arguably as a matter of commentary is a clear indication of his future trajectory, right? He's going back into party politics and
he and Zaid Hamidi settled dia.
Settled swar already, bro.
Really, yeah.
I mean
no choice, right? Zaid Hamidi no choice. Yeah. I mean the guy's DJ for Hot FM, and then after that he has his own social political podcast and
editorial now.
Because Berita KS is right now.
I feel like he follow us, bro.
I don't feel that, but that's how I feel also. But
I mean,
but interesting, right?
We are fond of him. He was nice to us, so I think he follow us.
He, as a political force, you cannot just sweep him under the rug. If you don't work with him, you're gonna lose out.
So you remember a few? Okay, I know this is gonna sound silly to you.
Okay,
but when we were in KL and met him. One of the things that I won't forget is his car.
I forgot his car. Oh, apa?
Harimau, yeah. Nice, yeah, bro. Cool, right?
Only in Malaysia you can put it. Here you cannot, LTA.
Cannot lah.
LTA cannot. Harimau.
Yeah. Having a license plate like that. Harimau. I mean, and that's representative of probably his power, his approach towards things. And they need that, They need that vigor.
Yeah, they need. So it'd be interesting how this.
Do you see the interview of PM Anwar?
With?
He was in Sabah.
Oh, the guy who randomly came in and say macam, bila nak bayar balik? Dah bayar balik. Dah bayar. Nanti dengar dulu.
No, but if you see like his police guys around him was already gonna.
I saw the eye of the eyes of his SOC or whatever. Macam ini apa ni?
Ready. But I thought that was. You see, we have seen such like verbal tirades with many politicians.
Here in Singapore also, if you remember Dr. Chee Soon Juan at that point of time, he kind of like
Mr. Goh Chok Tong.
Mr. Goh Chok Tong, but there was no direct engagement.
Yeah, Goh Chok Tong just moved on.
But imagine if, let's say,
that had happened.
Then Goh Chok Tong actually went to Dr. Chee and like, but we've paid it. Really, what's the issue? Where do you get your facts from? That will be more interesting.
So I thought that was a class A move by Anwar.
I agree.
He really did it well. He handled it. He faced it and he neutralized the situation. Until that guy said, saya nak dengar.
Yeah.
He wanted to hear.
Yeah.
So that was amazing.
Amazing.
Political swing, man.
Yeah, I resonate with that, with your opinion also. I thought it was brilliant from Anwar. But I think Anwar's doing quite well because the ringgit has strengthened.
Oh, yes.
Also. Yes. So a lot of good things happening for Malaysia.
Hey, but Malaysia has a record high foreign direct investment at the moment. It's really crazy, the development across Malaysia, the one. But Johor also. You know how many big MNCs Johor is?
I don't know.
A lot, bro.
Oh.
And the scary thing is, like whenever, because I follow On Hafiz, the Chief Minister of Johor, Dato' On Hafiz, right? Every week he's posting about how they are putting in efforts to bring in huge companies to come in and invest in building facilities in Malaysia and primarily in Johor. And they have in this year alone, they have gotten so many. Right?
I'm sorry, it's just funny because you've been following all these politicians and their developments. I've been following their artists and their and their divorces.
No, but seriously, what worries me is every time I see that, I just feel like that's one company that Singapore lost.
Right.
That's one. I'm no doubt. I'm sure our MTI, Ministry of Trade, going all out, doing all. Like last year we had the Taylor Swift thing. Wow, full brilliant act and all this. But But looking at what he posts, I can't help but wonder, like, is cost in Singapore going up so high that we are losing all of these opportunities?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. I mean, once the RTS is completed, some of their analysts in Malaysia have also kind of like fear-mongered amongst the rest, mentioning about how prices in Johor Bahru will increase, rent will increase. There'll be more Singaporeans buy property over there. So the cost of property will increase. The cost of food will increase because, we'll be spending more time over there, and then kind of like mentioning what systems are in place to protect the locals over there, especially in Johor. Once, we have better transport, better systems over there, influx of Singaporeans setting up special economic zones over there.
Yeah.
And I saw like on YouTube recently, there's this several European YouTubers who actually went to the ghost town, the ghost city, forest city.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so they are already setting the economic zones over there.
Bro, it's hardcore, bro.
There is a community there, bro.
Yeah.
The community of startups. And I didn't know about this. And they're already like pumping money over there slowly.
They basically doing like what was a long time ago was known as a hackathon, right?
Yeah.
So all of these developers and entrepreneurs are coming together. They work together. They use the gym. They eat. They exercise. They sit down and hustle and do work. They have.
You know about this?
Yeah. They have created. It was one Indian guy. Right, he started a movement overseas.
Several Caucasians over there.
No. This guy, he's from India, but I think he went to States or Europe. I can't remember. He started this movement. He almost called it like a university kind of thing. And he moved all of them into forest city because he was looking for a space.
Yeah.
He was looking for a space. And this forest city basically abandoned town.
Yeah.
So it has become useful now, bro. It's going to fly back up, I think.
So good times for, exciting times for Johor, for Malaysia. I don't know about us.
That's why
seems to be quite okay.
To me, as a country, I'll be FOMOing a bit,
Yeah, but at the same time, we have a lot of problems to solve also with the closure of a lot of local food establishments.
Yes.
We're fighting with big chain restaurants like from China who have lowered operating costs in terms of machinery, fridge, whatever. They can buy at a lower cost over there. They bring it over here.
Oh, yes.
And then if you see our malls, a lot of our local eateries are closing down. We lose out to foreign entities who are better financed, who have learned about our consumer spending via AI, especially China. So before they set up their shit over here, they learn what are our consumption patterns, how much we're willing to spend, what sort of food that we eat, what will be a local taste palette. So once they have all this research done already via AI, then they launch over here, boom, 13 franchise. We are done, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So a lot of things for the government, for our government especially, to think about. And especially I think in another podcast I spoke about how a lot of businesses outside of Singapore are also looking to plant their feet over here. Even as simple as like their influencers, when they come here, they aim for the Singaporean dollars. What systems are in place to protect our own local interests? But recently there's a policy about like if you use foreign photographer, videographer for weddings, if you don't apply a certain license, you can get imprisoned and you can get a certain fine, right? Which I thought was good because whenever we do weddings over here, our local service providers have to compete with the prices that Malaysians, for example, can give at half price. And they just drive in their musicians, their MCs, their videographers, photographers.
They used to just take up spaces at all the wedding events. Right? And then they promote their
we lose out, especially in like for makeup artists and all that. They can give good quality service at half the cost. So a lot of our local businesses are suffering, and I am glad the government actually roll out a policy for that. But beyond that, we're talking about eateries. Are there going to be more Singaporean first kind of like policies to protect the Singaporean identity? Because we also need the dollar to kind of circulate within our own internal economy rather than go out. So that's some things that we've discussed in the in other podcasts.
Okay, but honestly, in the future, do you see in some distant utopian haze, right? Like Singapore, like no place to live. Everybody just
here to make money,
just work here, banking efficiency, police, everything shock. But then you live in JB.
I have already crafted that. I don't know whether it's called dystopian kind of like reality future or not. Like I'm thinking I'm going to buy land or a property overseas. I'm gonna keep my property here in my lifetime here. Maybe get another property, private property, whatever. I rent this out, and this will be my passive income to finance my life overseas. And then when I'm overseas, with the conversion of the dollar to foreign currency, I'll be doing my own content, vlogs, and all that. Finance my life overseas as well, and from there also. Put my money in several different businesses, which we are already doing. We're putting in our money to several different countries. Opportunities.
Yeah.
So I think that's a reality that a lot of millennials have accepted. It's a bit unfortunate, but I don't know whether we can retire comfortably in Singapore or not.
Cannot lah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. There's been Plan B. Thank you for watching. So negative. We ended, even without Darren, we ended on a negative, yeah.
But we are cooler, bro. It's okay.
Okay, we'll see you on the next podcast only on planb.sg. Bye-bye.